Welcome back to Vegas Live with Nina, and of course you know who I am. I'm the lady on the red couch, love my red couch, and I have two incredible guests on the red couch with me, Bruce Merrin, and then I have Margie Shepherd. Bruce, I think a lot of you know his name out there, and if you don't, you should, because this man is absolutely in the entertainment business. I don't think there's anybody sort of higher in your position than who you are, Bruce, because you're absolutely amazing. You're so you're good to people. You're not phony. This town, Vegas, could be a little bit, you know what? But you've been here a long time.
I have. Our family moved here in 1956, but I appreciate your very kind words.
Whoa.
And I'm so fortunate to be among two very beautiful, elegant, gorgeous women.
Oh,
how lucky am I?
I think that's us.
Very lucky.
I think you really got it on the red couch.
Yes.
Now, you started here because your father actually was the manager of the Tropicana.
Actually, the Flamingo.
Oh,
but
the
yes,
Flamingo.
but that's right. And he ran in 1956 and 1957, and this was back in the days of the mob.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And
so
my
you
dad.
know a lot about the mob.
Oh, they were some of our best friends, Mo Dalitz.
Well, of course, all of them. Yes, absolutely, all of them. But in those days, it wasn't sort of. I mean, we just kind of the mob was the mob. It didn't really make much difference, did it?
Actually, I prefer the way it was way back then. The women dressed like you are. They
were elegant.
They wouldn't go in tank tops. You know, they would dress
we
elegantly.
Dress up, and I still do, and I stand out like a sore thumb. But I don't care. But say, why do you dress? Why do you dress? Hey, Margie, how are you?
I'm just fine.
Doesn't she look fabulous?
Oh, thank you so much. And I just have to tell everyone, tomorrow, the Stirling Club, the doors open at 11, Gordon Barish. And yes, I'm so honored. I am so excited. Nina and I are taking the stage.
Yeah, we are. Actually, the event is at Gordon Barish, right?
Yes, it is.
And the name of the company is the Stirling Club.
The Stirling Club Business the Stirling Club Business Networking Group.
Okay.
It's very important because we are unique. Yeah. We're the only one.
Because we don't want people going down to the old Stirling Club.
No. Gordon Barish on Paradise.
And who is our wonderful presenter?
Yes. We are taking the stage. I'm so honored that Ninon is going to be our presenter, and she asked if we would take the stage together. So I am so humble. I mean, the two hot blondes.
It's so funny because I get asked to do a lot of speeches, a lot of things, and I usually do them by myself. But I just love Margie so much, and I think with the two blondes, we've lived very similar lives, but very different lives in different areas. I'm English, she's American, so we have that thing going. So we have the English way and the American way, and it really is different. Believe me, it's different, because half the people don't understand what I'm talking about. So she can explain it all. All the words I use, but everything else. Now, getting back to you, Johnny Carson.
Yes.
Bruce actually was you were the PR. You actually helped Johnny Carson. And give us a little bit of that story.
Yeah, I worked with Johnny Carson. Actually, my very first two clients were Johnny Carson and Michael Landon. The very first two.
Talk about going into the top end.
Yeah, they were the first two.
That was amazing. And now, how did you land this? I mean, how did you were obviously quite young at that time in
very
the business, and you landed this incredible sort of duo. How did you do that?
Well, what happened? Michael Landon was my very first entertainment client. So I booked him on the Johnny Carson show, of course.
Of course,
And right after the end of that appearance, Johnny came up to us backstage and said, "How would you guys like to come to my home in Malibu for dinner?" You know, I'm this young kid, and oh my God, we're going to Johnny Carson's home. That was great. You have some wine, Johnny? So that evening, Johnny said to me, "Bruce, you're bringing all these famous people on my show. Why don't you start a Celebrity Speakers Bureau?" And I said, "Johnny, it's a good idea, but I'm a PR guy." He says, "Well, I'm going to make it easy. I'm going to be your very first client."
And
then Michael said, "I'll be your second one."
Yes.
And then it just rolled on.
And that's how it all started.
Exactly.
And then Margie and I are fortunate enough to meet up with you. Now, I met you a couple of years ago, and you know, this is typical me, and I'm so embarrassed as to how I am. People say, "Nina, this is such and such a person," and I say, "Okay, well, who are they and what do they do?" I have no idea, and sometimes it can be embarrassing. I was sitting talking to John Volt one day with my whole family, and I didn't know it was John Volt. Now, everybody at the table knew who this was, so I turned to him and I said, "Well, what do you do?" The whole table went silent. All looked at me and I thought, I think I've done a boo-boo here or something's gone wrong. But in the meantime, what do you do? But sometimes you just...
Innocent question.
And an innocent question, not everybody. So don't ever feel embarrassed if you don't know somebody out there. It's amazing.
Absolutely.
But now, what brought you into this business of wanting to I call it helping other people, men and women. Just because we're two women doesn't mean we can't help men as well.
Exactly. I've been in the industry in working with people, selling, motivating, building self-confidence for 5.5 decades. I started way back in my days of climbing the corporate ladder with Nutrisystem for when you're helping people with their appearance, weight, makeup, etc. It
all goes together.
It all goes together, and it's a confidence level, because if you don't believe in yourself,
you're a dead duck.
You're dead before you even get started.
Yes.
So it started back then, and then from there I began to parlay it out, and I do own my own company, though.
What's the name of it?
It's Maximizem Productions, though more recently a few other things have been decided upon, and Bruce will be making that announcement.
No, I want to make that announcement right now. Can you make the? No, you may. I want you to make the announcement. What you're going to do with Margie? Then you can do it with me afterwards.
Yes. No.
Well,
my turn.
No, I'm very honored that Margie has been named the vice president of our Celebrity Speakers and Entertainment Bureau.
Oh, how
because she's so
wonderful.
talented. She's just the perfect fit. So I'm honored.
So and you've seen what she works, how she works, and what she does, and she brings a lot of people in with your personality. And I think the reason that Margie has this incredible personality, she's not inhibited about other people, being skinnier or taller. It doesn't anybody could be any skinnier than the two of us. But I don't think you're inhibited with other people at all. That you want to make them good as well.
Exactly. Well, when
help them.
In the days of, 25 years in the weight loss industry, and helping to instill confidence for those who were looking for positioning, building career, weight loss, to look better, their dress, their carry, for both men and women.
Yes.
And I taught them both.
Yeah.
And after I retired that first time around, then I took that knowledge and I began speaking as a motivational speaker, leading and coming forward. I then, about 9 years ago, met this incredible man, Bruce, and ultimately it ended up being that he would sign me, and from there it became magic. The opportunity, the energy.
Yes.
Because you saw within you. Bruce, you obviously you've seen a lot of talent. You've seen a lot of stuff. And you and I have had lunch together.
Yes.
And I have to tell you one thing: that Bruce wanted to sign me on his sign. And he said, but I can't. He said, because I have Margie, and the two of you are so much alike, I don't want to do that competition thing. But Nina and I will still help you. And I will never forget that, because you did not want to let Margie down because you had her there. And I hope I'm not talking out of turn. I'm just talking about how honourable this man is, Bruce.
That's sweet of you.
And
we are going to work together,
but we're still,
and we will.
We are now.
Yes.
We're all working together now, because we've kind of got that foot in the door.
Right, this foot right here.
Yeah, which...
Yeah, well,
so we're all able to work together and bring what we have, and I think this is where the idea of the two blondes came in.
Yes.
And I think so that we're not in competition with each other. She's going to say this, I'm going to say that.
No.
So I think when we bring this whole thing together of two different lives, one in America and one in England.
That's right.
And I think it's going to be really, and our whole bottom line is helping other men and other women.
Exactly.
Is that the bottom line?
That is the bottom line.
Yes.
To make a positive difference, to get them to understand that they have their own level of power, elegance, and what the definition of that is.
And by the way, both of you impact other people's lives. Both of you.
Good,
and that's a gift.
Well, that's what we want.
Yes.
I want to give what I have. God gave me this incredible gift of communication.
Exactly, and be able to communicate. And the nice thing about it, though, yes, we're two blondes. We both made it on our own.
Yes, we did.
We certainly have. And now the universe has brought us together to doubly impact in the most positive way.
I agree.
And we're not in competition with each other.
No.
And I kind of presented this to Margie, and I said, Margie, I've got a great idea. And I said, we could do this together. And I said, because I'm not in competition with any woman out there. I don't care if they're pretty. It doesn't make any difference. But I just felt that if we both do it together, we'll give a better impact out there. That you can work together. You don't have to say, well, it's all mine, it's mine, it's mine. You can work together and you can create that. You agree with that, Bruce?
Oh, I agree. And look at the elegance and the beauty. All right? I rest my case. Look at the elegance and the beauty.
I'm going to take him anywhere.
For sure. We're going to take him everywhere.
Everywhere with us. Our body, you're our bodyguard. Our bodyguard, our agent, everything.
Well, another thing that I think is really, really great about this dynamic opportunity that you and I are working on, and with Bruce representation. Yes, we're both blondes. Yes, we're both self-made. Yes, we've both been out there. But we have two different styles.
Yes.
So, but in doing so, we are able to help impact lives where people might understand something that Ninon may present.
Correct.
And not me, but then again, it could be reversed.
Yes,
they may be able to. Right. The whole idea is to reach out to the masses, make that positive difference. And you know what? Something she and I don't necessarily agree on, but I think this is really good to know. I really think that when you say your age, and I do, I'm 71, proud of it. It's a milestone, and I'm a grandmother. But guess what? Guess what? When people say you're too old, or I can't do it, whatever, get over it. It's only a number, but more than that, you use it as an excuse. We're not into excuses. We're into positive results.
It really is.
We want to get.
I'm going to interrupt right here because I will never say my age. But all you do have to go is go to the internet, look on search, put my name in there, and you will find my age. So I'm 39 and holding.
And that's
Jack
great.
Benny.
I'm 39 and holding. I ain't moving.
But bottom line, you know what? We're here to motivate. We're here to maximize, and we're going to help you set yourself up to monetize.
100%.
You're going to, monetize all the way.
And women out there, you've got to learn to work together. And do not be jealous of someone prettier or not pretty or whatever. Work together, because when you work as a team always works. When you work alone, so work as a team.
Well, for sure.
I agree.
Well, our motto, the slogan, and it's one word, is called teamwork. And I also want to say something else. Yes, we do want to impact women. We want you to know we need to work as a team. We are united, and when you're divided, you fall. But it's very important. I'm working with the true icon of the entertainment industry, who is known throughout the world, in the top 10%. And I mean to tell you, if you're looking for representation, this is the man you want to talk to, or you can come and talk to me. And I'll tell you.
Yes.
Exactly. But more importantly, I don't walk behind Bruce. He does not walk ahead of me.
It's a team.
We walk side by side. Teamwork for both men and women is where it's at.
I love when you say men and women, because women, don't start knocking men to get to where you need to get to.
You
go it on your own. Men got there. I think this knocking men thing is absolutely ridiculous, because I've got a famous thing on the back of my card, and it says, "Without you, nothing happens."
That's right.
Exactly.
Nothing happens without you.
Exactly.
So remember, and that's male and female. So let's not split this whole thing where he makes more money than I do. Then speak up and go and make more money than he does.
Exactly. Get out there.
Come on, get out of it.
Action speaks louder than words.
Absolutely.
And, not only that, embrace something new in your life. Take on the challenge.
Take that challenge.
Take that challenge and pull up those bootstraps. Bring that dream. And just remember this: your creativity is intelligence having fun. And if you're having fun, guess what? You're going to be able to achieve your overall goal.
You're going to be able to reach all those people.
Exactly.
Now we have to close out. Where can people find you, Bruce?
They can find me right here in Las Vegas at BruceMarrinCelebritySpeakers.com. And as Elvis says, thank you very much.
Well, and also you can reach out to me as the new Vice President for the Speakers Bureau here in Las Vegas at MaximizeMProductions@gmail.com, or text me at 775-409-6645. Oh, Ninon, it's been such a pleasure. Tomorrow we will deliver the most.
Tomorrow we're going to have an incredible day tomorrow.
The greatest.
But because of people like this, this has actually made Vegas Live with Ninon what it is. We've been here for 3 years now. This is my red sofa. I will always, whatever set I have, I will always have a red sofa, because that kind of seems to be where I'm going and who I am. At the same time, I have to thank all my viewers out there. You are absolutely amazing. Now, one thing, please do not forget. Go to YouTube and subscribe. We need subscribers so we can build this whole thing up. And I think with Bruce and Margie's help, we can get this thing going. Tomorrow is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a test moment for Margie and I, because it's our first time doing it together. We'll be right back. Vegas Live with Ninon.
Thank you so much.
Mwah.